And after the colossal damage by the recent flood menace in Bengaluru city, the civic body BBMP has finally woken up from its slumber and is cracking the whip on the illegal encroachments. The Bengaluru Municipal Corporation has released a list of the properties that have been illegally constructed. The list also includes properties linked to Congress leader N.A. Harris and his son Mohammad Nalapad. In fact, the property linked to Nalapad was also razed down just today.
Multiple locations the BBMP has identified. The stormwater drain engineer, of course, has submitted a report giving a list of about 15 properties, mainly, tech parks and big builders who've encroached upon multiple, areas which, of course, cut through the stormwater drains. Now, the biggest problem, of course, is that encroachment of stormwater drains, the BBMP themselves have told us, experts have told us, leads to waterlogging, and we've seen the kind of mammoth effect it has had, especially in the Madhepura zone where I'm right now standing at in Bengaluru over the last few days while there have been incessant rainfall. Now, while of course several other parts of the city which also received quite high amounts of rainfall didn't see the amount of flooding, several questions were raised as to why these areas were facing. Then, of course, the BBMP did mention that there have been multiple encroachments. Now, in the list that has, of course, been put out, one of the properties is that of a Nalapad property, which is at Chalagatta. We saw JCBs come down there. We saw a lot of drama with the management there telling the BBMP that no notice was issued to them, going on to say that according to the documents they have, they had not encroached upon the stormwater drain. But the BBMP officials made it very clear that their documents are very clear, and it says that there is a certain amount of land built on the stormwater drain which needs to be brought down because it cuts through stormwater drains, and that's what they did. We saw the JCBs in action just a while ago. We are still waiting for a response to come in from the Congress legislator who we were expecting to speak to the media at Vidhan Sabha as he enters the assembly. That hasn't happened up until now, but of course the drive continues. It's not just that particular property, there are other properties as well, which includes massive tech parks and huge other apartments. And we've seen that encroachment drive that started a couple of days back will go on, is what we've been told by the BBMP. And they say today multiple politicians that we spoke to, cutting across party lines, have said that nobody will be spared, whatever political influence they might have. But the question is, will it just be the properties now that are being demolished, or will action be taken against those errant officials who gave permission for construction in the first place?